Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, your social media insurance broker, and I've returned today to weapon tap on your head with another ADH wealth solution. Today, I want to continue my series of, instead of BMF, black male failures, let's look at BMS, black male successes, and some of the things that we've been successful either at and or with throughout the years. So in many of those different areas, we've done quite a lot of different successful endeavors, right? So some of those endeavors include things like the video that I just posted of yesterday, myself and a few other black financial professionals winning awards for obviously doing great in sales, but not just sales that in this instance with insurance and financial products impacting people's lives, right? I got a friend out here in New Haven who I actually need to link back up with him. We did some not-for-profit work for the homeless. So we actually went to the soup kitchen and we actually talked to people about even how to get like job skills. I offered services to work with me to get job skills, administrative skills, data entry, stuff like that. Before I continue, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. So, again, like I said, there's more that you can actually be happy about, or that we can look at the positives of. Because if you look at a lot of people's content, you often see, especially as black men, when we're focusing on the negatives. And it's generally a lot of black men who are doing quite well for ourselves, right? And one of the things that we should start focusing on is us that are doing quite well for ourselves. So in a prior video that I recently tagged a bunch of black men in, if you were tagged in that, that's me giving kudos to you. Because yes, again, there is a lot of BMF, black male failure, foolishness, and fucking. But there's also a lot of BMS, black males successful, or black male success, right? And we need that agency and that success. And the way to breed that success, or to continue to grow that success so that it gets focused on more, is for us to focus on that and for us to focus on each other. Because collectively, we can all come together and do well as a chain. Now, does that mean that I'm going to stop talking about the bullshit that brothers do? No, because that stuff needs to be pointed out so we can correct it. But at the same time, just like yesterday at my award ceremony, you have to recognize those who are doing good as well. So, shout out, one thing I want to shout out to, and this is probably, dudes might label me simp for this. I want to shout out to those dudes who are willing to step in and be stepfathers. Right? I know a lot of dudes who have stepped in and become stepfathers. Would I do it personally? Probably not. But I know some guys who have and who will. And that's commendable, because that's not some easy shit to do. Right? Why is that not some easy shit to do? Because you're taking care of someone else's kids. right? And that's not something that a lot of guys want to do. So for guys because a lot of guys do want to take care of kids, period, and guys will put their ego out of the way and go ahead and do that. Now, what makes that successful is that they're actually breeding into another, because not only does the bloodline pass down, the name passes down, right? But also the teachings, the attitudes, and the mannerisms pass down as well. So you get a person who brings a certain attitude or certain mannerism, and now this person becomes a greater person because of the impact that this man had on them, even though he wasn't their biological father. Let's look at those things as like mentors, right? So we got to stop shitting on, the guys who are willing to step up and be stepfather. Now, am I saying, oh, everybody's got to be a Captain Save-A-Ho, and, no. But I'll give you an example. My great-grandfather, rest in peace, he came into the picture. He had 2 kids with my great-grandmother, but she had several other children before him. Now, by the time they got together, most of her other children were at least teenage, but still, he stepped in and they all basically adopted him as their father because their biological father wasn't really in the picture. And as the family grew, I thought he was my great-grandfather. I didn't know there was no biological connection until, you learn more, right? But still, to this day, that's my great-grandfather. I don't know the bloodline guy. So that's a commendable thing. So those are just, a little bit of my thoughts on that in terms of things that can be commendable or a black male success, right? Everybody wants to look at the bad, the guy who got duped into taking care of Bebe's kids. But what about the guy who turned Bebe's kids, instead of being Pookie and Ray Ray, they turned them into Shaquille O'Neal? Because remember, Shaq's dad, who the one he respects as his dad, his stepdad, isn't his biological father. But all in all, he helped Shaq become the man he is today. So those are influences, right? There are surrogate stepfathers for black men all over the place. Black men generally do, especially when they find one who's working hard and successful at things, tend to try to keep other black men in that same vein, or at least become an influence on their life. So shout out to y'all. So at any rate, that's going to be it for today, folks. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. And remember, folks, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute.